the lack of maintenance, we all know. But we have to wait till disaster happen before we begin calling, so they can't begin security, they can't do this, so they can't do that. Eh? How do we fix things going forward? Yes, caller, your name and also the call from, please.
Yeah, I'm Patrick.
Yes, Patrick, you get 3 minutes, sir. Which thing you get for me?
I mean, we thank you for this program. We don't see this country, this will happen. I let the government know say a big blow for them. Because why might I say that place, that which they not even reach 20 feet where bricks so. And now they talk for building Lunge Bridge for week. Huh? Which guarantee we will get for say the engineer the way that they bring will build better bridge for week. You know? So them thing and they would not say not a good thing. So after the talk, you know, they don't this thing that happened to them a big blow. Because that bridge they not even reach 40 feet or 20 feet. They don't just broke so. Then they want to begin the cat blade. Then they promise me Lunge Bridge. Which guarantee we go get say the bridge where they can't build. It will last for the next 50 or 100 years. If they're not going to go bring some cheap engineer for let them keep money in their pocket, so the bridge in the long run after 10 years will not begin get problem. Because that bridge, they believe me, I don't pass the several times. I don't drive there. Where they drive there, that's this already get. It go up and down. Like you want to go up, it feels it got the move.
Exactly. That's
it feels it got the move. You got to fit in our enjoyment, you know, but not on enjoyment. I don't pass the several times. Even I don't pass standard and net. Minute around 1 a.m. at the command at PZ, they go up with by force. Apart, I don't say the other road. I tried to first go to Congo cross. I feel the way there. I said this bridge not safe. It's not safe. And this now 2018 it happened. So and this report where they make now 2018 now under their own regime. Now under their own regime they make reports. They raise alarm. They don't go say now 2015. No. Now inside 2018 they raise alarm. What happened that 2 years later they never follow up. And then they say that the promise for we build bridge, that they build Lunge Bridge for it. May I not believe that Lunge Bridge issue, sir. Because they will go just for build bridge, then are the thing. How long the bridge will last? What kind of engineer where they will go bring, where they can build proper bridge, where go last the people there for the next 50 to 100 years. Because America will see. That look, our lenders, they want me to go Maryland the last step. Why they enter inside Columbus, one of the overhead bridges, they block the whole traffic at almost 1 hour time. I mean, I said, but what's wrong with this bridge? I said, them people are just the fixed road number. But it's time it's not now we start to lead the road. At least we see now the road there. Even we start it now, one road is it. The road not you know do, but then they I see they just they put the whole Kotawe on top. They put you fresh one. Now I say, wow, at least we still we start to pay our money there. But all that not happen in our country. I pray no more let God help we. The bridge where they talk about Lunge, may they not go bring some cheap engineer where for keep money in their pocket for still for go build dead trap for people there. Like I don't need that for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and where you call from, please.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. You live on here, sir.
Yeah, Mina Lusai Caesar. They call from London.
You get 3 minutes, sir.
I tell you, thank you for the work that they do. You know, they do a very good job. They make me, Alekuna, and the family or everybody they would tuna. This bridging business, number one, Mr. Pandanua, we see, I call me, he get a blame over this. Because in the whistleblower, him we don't see. Why this man not follow up with this thing? Why he not follow up? Eh? You know, if you follow up to where we don't say, oh, this is a disaster waiting to happen. Then later on, you just wait and can make you now. Then put you they can make you minister. You just sit down, boom. That country they will not get patriotic leaders. They will not get patriotic people. Them all man just there for him pockets. Believe you me, Tripoli. All man don't just there for him pockets. law commodity. Even while they talk to you, I depend what they say. We police them. One of the things them way, then they say all they talk about how the police them, they did for up the game. Police now you then kind incident here they happen. Police una day. Una no go cordon the place. Una don't go try for secure the place. I watch and they look the time where the police them they say them candy. Now so Sierra Leone would do things. A disaster like this don't take place. How long it take for the police candy? When they candy back, they're not able to cordon the place. And they tell you plain say triple A na this program. Let I tell you if you watch the scene because I watch right now. If you watch the scene, the only time when police candy for can condone the area now where they know say them boss the candy. Believe you me. Now where they know say them boss they come, now the tenders they come for can try for make like say, oh, they all man push back. Why? How long go they pan this? How long? Somebody they try for talk say, somebody they don't dey, where he believe say he don't die. Where the diggers there for can dig? Would they look all the pictures? Where the diggers there for can dig? For make sure say if somebody traply. Where the diggers there? Believe me, I didn't tell you. If not, this is the so happen. So if not been 10, 15 people them, they gather the old placard say that they protest, police they can't swiftly. Can't look at the speed for candy. Why would we consider the go down sober? Nobody knows serious again about his job. All man of politics now. Everything is being politicized. No left them here. You consider Pangobado, who papa they suffer, we don't suffer, who begin again for can suffer, who grand begin again for suffer again. This country. Thank you very much, sir. I can't go further. I'm so no, I don't know.
Thank you very much.
Everything else I don't know collapse. Everything don't collapse. Everything is centered on politics. Why this country is sober? Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alusain. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, caller, they live on here. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Yeah, this is the call from US.
Yes, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, this maintenance culture where people in the sense alone not get, I get a different perspective. What is solving problem is mismanagement and corruption. Because I believe so when they do the budget appropriation, they must consider money for maintenance and the other small things they did, but then money they did in the mismanagement money and each of them money so they can't do any maintenance, not this government from independence. They don't see them, they don't let everything for prayer. They don't maintain nothing. It just happened to say if not this one they won't tell them, and since they did it, they don't take the blame, The notion for where people can see salon with their money, that's not true. The same thing again on mismanagement and corruption. Because if you take, for instance, like all this COVID-19 money and get we don't come in, waiting at the head and tell about it, we don't know. Money they come, but how they use it are the problem. They convert the money to personal use. So they can't do anything for the country. Mostly, it's not a maintenance problem, but mismanagement and corruption. Money was supposed to go for do something, then they convert them to their own use. And less things that are supposed to be doing undone. Then the end result will happen so. That's the way I see it, and that's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, they live on here. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Good evening, people. This is Israel from London.
Yes, Israel, you get 3 minutes, sir.
I felt so sad this evening when I see the collapse of that bridge. I lived in that area since my small one at different times of my age when I did it. When I go boxing school, I was at McDonald Street. I used that bridge. Then, of course, we go stopper is Sykes Street. I've been in Asana Street, just by Donald Street. So that bridge there is very familiar with me. My final spot was the small roadway opposite St. Anthony Church. Like there the day before I left Kaingla. So I know the validity of that bridge and the usefulness of that bridge. While the good school, the good secondary school, sports and all that thing, and with the crowd, I tell God thank you today. The crowd know the passion of that bridge. Now one green Okada guy I seem to see when you talk to somebody else today. This is nothing, as you can say, as many people don't say, and I also say that the people that will contribute. It's the maintenance culture. Now left all the technicalities of how to build a bridge and what type of bridge they've been doing up in the old system. Yes, not old system, but that bridge they don't do. Now then bridge they didn't build with motoka force go Freetown. Now train me they been go in the station. Now that self make them close that train the way the motoka they begin go in Kanasara in the early 20s. Now in the begin do land bridge then the Congo bridge, then time bridge when you read the history of the bridges then of this African construction, you will find my worry now is bridge like Congo bridge. A bridge like the Pike Street Bridge where they go to the inland, then small bridge. All them bridges that they need maintaining. And as I put on my first post during the program, now my Banga Bridge have been I intended for writing. It come out of my mama. Now they spell check can fill up for you. Now my Banga Bridge. When I small would cross my Banga Bridge by train, it's an enjoyable bridge. When I see how my Banga Bridge you walk with you to go past it. And I begin to you go when you look at when we talk about good old days. I tell you, my grandpa that been PWD in the work. We used to have one green department, the Public Works Department. PWD. PWD is responsible for all the roads. Now you get the non-scrap and I don't become Ministry of Works. And you get SLR, Roads Authority. Within that you get low road safety. Nobody know what anybody for do. Within that structure, city council get a young woman to play. I don't want to compare with England and America. Because I hear doctor they talk about that. I mean, we cannot even dream for one year that side because it's my old construction, wood maintenance. We don't even dream. But we people that know sabi for maintain something. Several people don't talk this now say how that bridge they began to show signs of collapse, of shaking. And Pandanoa they talk like Pandanoa, I don't want to make comments on them. See then chaplain I'm not saying that you're in Paris that they all believe that Kamba well. Everybody go to that church now, and then you show them film that church where you sing. When they go to and they're all a big man now. That's so guys stop to be hook. This was saying that I don't condemn them, but we don't assume responsibility. You don't put on a 2-3 being there. So what you try to make shift blame to backwards now. This blame thing with the old 9-12 country. Therefore, now this bridge in P1 now I cannot see it done before Christmas. I'm not been too happy with the second. I'm happy with the second speaker, the second minister, I think the deputy minister. We talk a little bit of this. Now all the bridge, and then now for whole meeting, they said there was a big old meeting. Now, all the splitting of the departments, then now jump for the boys. They just want to work for their company. That's all they put. I mean, what if we meet with Ministry of Work? Don't link up with Ministry of Roads. And how will you get the roads authority separately? We're not going to link with the council. But I mean, now you don't know who that they do what. I cannot see that. This is an opportunity for the whole length of this road from St. John Junction Day right through into Brookfield Center in front of FSSG. That road will be just redone completely, including the bridge. They're not just for able to chop up that then dirty in it. I mean, it also will include Goma and electricity, because all them pipes that we don't move with and look underneath. They all not part of the problem. Because when they dig them past them, they for pass them pipes and they under them breezely. Look at the water set itself. Look how it dirty. All them dregs that are inside it. I mean, it's a sad situation. We lucky people are not die. Because even the bike, it appears as if he survived.
Yeah, he survived the jump.
I can go take it because it's not anything much kind of the parliament. Look at them when they kind of been passing like every dozens and dozens of them. They all before let's go down. But we try to think that no big past that. But now I can see the struggle for school children going to FSSG, St. Anthony, and convent school, all the schools there, IWC, and all the workers going to UG building. I can see a big problem now in movement of people, and the one that way beyond the girls' high school and go to grammar school, all them passing towards Lumley. Now it's a massive problem in non create so now. So they therefore walk very fast, but I cannot see my own prediction. I don't see that go down that city before Christmas. And that's how they go. I can tell you that for sure. Knowing how they walk, this cut and put this person, wait for the other one, would have to take this money, the allocation of the funds, and all that. Look what the mayor say. I know for repeat, I'm going to waste time. I'm going to all the year, what the mayor say. They won't try. But there's no way they can linger and stuff. This is not old bridge. Yes, it's a very old bridge. But I saw that all the bridges that need an old bridge. The maintenance must be going on. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Israel. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and the call from, please.
Yeah, this is Mike. I call from Philadelphia.
You get 3 minutes, Mike.
Yeah, they tell you that bridge there, the first time I experienced of that, like 94, 95. You know how you don't ever go on a roller coaster, how you feel like we drop, yeah, like we drop from roller coaster. Now that feeling the night that we go past that bridge there, you know. So you don't tell where that thing will be going, but like say nobody don't care, you know. And this administration, I say it again, you know. All they know are paperwork. As the next administration catches somebody, they can't do work, then go say, oh, now this administration, everybody don't set the platform. When they know they do nothing, they know they do nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. As the next administration can no more, they begin work, oh, now they don't set the platform, you know. And the other thing is, people in there, when I left for talk about Luge Bridge, do you have me at the Beguna? Do you have when I left? Now, lie they like Pauna. Still, I don't realize that everywhere they like Pauna. Well, I left them here, man. You know, it's about Lunge Bridge. I don't want to see a ship come for any metal, say, for Lunge Bridge, or any material come for Lunge Bridge. When I left them talking, I don't like it, like Pauna. You know, when I get for wise up, salon people there. When I wise up, they are the beguna, you know. Yeah, they wait for the traffic light then. From what they say, they go do the survey, we're not hearing nothing again, you know. Hospital, where they say the bill, not bill it, you know. Everybody, they need to do something. They need to do the work, you know. That's why they say David Pandanoa, what they call David. They name Dave. Now, they for call him Dave first. Dave. Now, they for call him by first name, Dave. Before they begin calling by last name, because they do nothing, you know. When they come overseas, you know, not Dave, then they call them Dave. You know, they even call it David, because they call it full name. Now Dave, now they for call him. You know, they do nothing, then guy, absolutely nothing, you know. When you go ask the reporter, what you call me? Now name Dave. When they overseas, you know, they do nothing. You're a bum. You go salon, you want to go act like saying a boss. Now bomb, then guy when they oversee a bomb then. They know they do nothing now. Bomb, complete bomb. When they go salon, they drive nice car and they eat fast money. You know, then guy, man, only for the whole guy accountable. And they need to work for that country, they. Nothing they know they do. Yes, you don't tell the bridge broke. What if we don't reinforce that bridge, they will steal. That bridge, you don't tell what they go on for that bridge, you don't tell. You know? And I'm your contribution. I hope that people then begin to do some work instead of paperwork. Now, it's also paperwork business. As the next administration can no more, then begin work. Oh, now we don't left the NTR, you know. And that's what then they okay. And I'm your contribution no more.
Okay, Mike. The last time you've been win, because now you talk about Lunge Bridge. And say Lunge Bridge will be commissioned by the end of this month. So we don't
see one part come for Lunge Bridge. We see one part, or when they begin weld one part. When they weld one part, then you go say yes, Lunge Bridge. Now lie they lie, man. Everywhere they lie.
You be always but maybe this one it will also let them say before the work they done they commission the bridge.
Hey man, let them build the hospital for us where they say in the bill. Yeah? Let them build our hospital for us. Alright.
Okay, thanks. Yes, caller, are live on here? You name and who the call from, please?
Thank you. This is Ibrahim, the call from Maryland.
Yes, Ibrahim, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you, brother, for giving me the platform. Hey, Salon. Let God sorry for we and help we. We don't get for time for prayer. The only thing we would thank God today, we not even know if somebody would on that bridge. The only Allah know. But we thank God, we not to school time. We then pick them to come on our school, or not to rush our time. We trafficking overflow at that place there. The problem of Salon, we politicians they only know for talk, but for we cannot for can implement. Now that's the problem. And this culture, we take and say no more than what they can talk out. We not even take and serious say Salon will get maintenance problem. We not take and serious. Even when go buy motokade for government, any administration worker and they buy new motokade. They want the way then they meet the past administration don't buy, then they able to fix them. Because if we not get that maintenance problem there, and obviously all things that they happen. This is a big disgrace to I know you call a minister, they be Pananoa, they go ask the reporters, he call me what? We be stay with the America, yeah. Even if the one we hire is owner the manager, we get the job. I'm not going to say you HR. You call him by name. He go say, you call me who? I don't really understand. People that we don't live na the West now, when they go na Salon, who they don't go set example for the one who they meet today. How the West and they live. Now the back they go cack man and people head there. You don't go see, you don't send a report. Why not do we follow up? Now they go begin to clout blame on 2015, but we begin the report 2018. Let me measure of 2015. Why now? Will the incident to happen? So always in the way through something don't happen, or disaster don't happen, then they take action. Look, that Billy Bridge. We live for Guma Kenny. Instead of the game for which this pass something happen there before they will fix that problem there. Why Salon we get this problem? We be say we see something they go so it don't set a death trap. When you try to fix that problem until what disaster happen. How long we get for the black people there na Salon before they will solve problem? This is a disgrace. I hope say them people there, they will put their priority them first. So until they were important, men try for fix them. Instead of them go the write on a paper and put on a desk. And not see no need why they unbond with the SLRE. They look at to safety authority for waiting. For waste no more Salon money, because they go hire Boku people in our own safety, they don't get nothing what they do. They don't know when our office or go write paper and no more put on a desk. While the one of them say na SLRE when they do the job, even they are not see what they do. So what is the difference between SLRE and SLRFT, if that's what they call it? What is the difference? And just they waste no more money for nothing. Anyway, we're not here for time. Lord, continue for praise to Almighty God. Let God make, let we Salon and know we will still reason, know we will solve the content problem. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Yes, caller ID live on here. Name and who the call from, please.
Yeah, good evening, Triple A. I'm named Abdullah Bimara. I call from Paris.
You get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, Triple A, thank you very much once more for at least for bringing me this kind of this program. And I just want to say one thing, Triple A, really, Sierra Leone, nobody know the doing job from count to the public government side. I don't know what will happen. Sometimes they can myself, I even wonder myself. Like yesterday, when you count about this doctor, then say doctor, then some doctor, and they wouldn't do their job. This is not a big example for us where it don't show inside the country. Everybody don't see. Salon, not today, we not get anything with the maintenance. We government, they go sign billion dollar. How do they call and contract them for can't do it? They do the one back what they don't do for so many years, they don't renew. This is not the only bridge we get problem in Salon, Tripoli. Even between that Bokenema highway, that Sewa bridge we in Ajembe, that bridge they don't point. That bridge they back don't point. And then in a Mindu the highway ide between two cities there. May not see the people they ask if they really come for help them people, at least the country. Because this is not an easy tax. Before you go sign $1 million, okay, we will know even that long be becoming for say this thing and now all talk no more for getting people their attention no more. This longer bridge, neither they can pay for 2023, but we would wait for them. Not all the thing that we want to see. We want to see development inside the country. We want to see development. Let everybody do a job. Now you make them pay you. Where you can abroad now, where you don't sit on all of them, where they inside that parliament, where they inside that parliament, where they can abroad now. They sabi how it's man they suffer them backside now. You can't work for another people the land, for go work for your nation. You say you know they do one. At least, if it is thief safe, at least do your job. But nobody know one do your job. This is not a big example. They say one person lost his life. That they say person not lost his life. The accident don't happen when they give bad name to the past administration. You see lawlessness? A whole government where this not people that they take care of the one whole nation. Accident happen, you put up another man in head. When you can power, you know to 3 years this, you know see how TI, minister did not pass it, but me I pray to God one day, let one of the for do inside that old bridge there. When they die, maybe when one part they die, they go take a seriousness. Because of the poor people that they die, they not fucking care. Triple A.
Only words, no, please. You also get other people in there big.
No.
I understand.
No, Triple A, I swear to God. Some tech you can. Me this video to the WhatsApp and Triple A. No problem, sir. Okay, sir. This video really was here today. It really shake me up, Triple A. I know they lie to you. Because this now small bridge where you not even reach how many millions who they able to make inside that country. Not to forgo take another big contractor outside. This now something we would be able to do. Now for just provide the facility there. Let the people there left for life give people there. That's a million contribution really for this night, Triple A.
Abdullah, thank you, yeah. Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and also the call from, please.
Hey, Triple A, I need the call, bro. Now, Omar, the call from Los Angeles.
You get 3 minutes, sir.
You know, this, my brother, this is not a tragedy. This is not a tragedy where they absolutely impreventable, impreventable. You know, I've been visiting that you've been there live earlier, I've been there on AYV, I've been listening where they interview the mayor. With the mayor, they talk say we get a maintenance culture. Well, AAA, good road. How many times we not only talk about maintenance culture? In fact, maintenance culture don't become music. Now we show. The word maintenance culture, it don't turn music. So what did that tell you? It tell you say, them people here, they know exactly. Them people here, they not follow. Because I go tell you say 99% of from the mayor office or from local council to central government, they all don't live abroad. They don't live abroad, whether in England, whether in America, whether in somewhere apart in Europe, they don't live abroad. They know everything about maintenance culture. The state where me did, but we also not compare, not true, but not just an example. At the end of the state where some city they not even get reach 20,000 people. Then get maintenance section where all the city, if not city will get their own police, everything they get a yard. We stand at didn't care about to come. We don't bring back that Israeli. The mayor now this is for try for do. Now this fall right within your own view. If for try for open if not 50 or 60 acre land. Making try secure them somewhere by Godrej for go number 2 and make an area where they from the city vehicles them to maintenance they hire engineers them because the central government and both parties they not care. They not care. Even though what this bridge now old bridge because that's a Street bridge, me born that bridge be already there in the 50s. But what you don't see you went I don't know where last you come on as a but you don't see that bridge. Then in another death trap. Now they say they get another one the dip and build and for can be the new one.
Yes, but that they don't
build
because I passed there. I think we have a video of that
Right, the work there they go far. But that particular one, the owner, that old one, that in a dead trap. One more to get for wait first, now this side, the other one pass, then before the other one go. How you the drive there, they shake. You had all the hang. If when a year ago inside you had a troop. Bridges then they all over, some bridges then they would have been built during the colonial days with all the government and from Chakasini to this present government, they not touch them. They never even look at them. And a place where heavy load that they pass every day, all the road here. Maintenance culture, maintenance culture, maintenance culture. The last time I've been listening to the Ministry of Information, then they report the way they can get minister, then they go talk rubbish. I've been listening to the Minister of Works. The guy they talk like say, we owe on something. If you see the guy in facial expression, because Sierra Leoneans, they don't even know what's in a facial expression, how to deal with public. Man, now we hire you, we pay you. You don't go talk to me like say, we get problem with you. And they talk how much money you need for renovating your building, you get for do New England field, you get for do this, money. And they talk with some type of anger and I mean, well, go tell the man will hire you, say this work I'm not going to able. The work in Tuboku, Central Apostle like can put on the road transport, Ministry of Works, Ministry of Transportation. Then if we just tie all the three ministries and put them to one. It's sad. Let just be for so no more people are not dying under. But that road then are the main road. That the president they pass for can walk. That they pass for go na house. All the president them from Shaki, from Duana when me they alive. Now the main road and they pass because now the main road and they won't have easier shortcut. Past that they will go past the Kiama road or past the campus beyond Pademba road. But now the main road and we don't cut off so today. They just need for cut off a honeymoon and come back and give money or whatever money that we don't procure for do the another road. Let them take some road and offers and finish this bridge because this bridge is very, very much important. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much, Umar. Thank you, sir. Remember, we say how it is, Naya, but no stress. So even though they run emotions and all those things, no stress. Whether one day, if you're not stressed, you're able to control the words the way they come on your mouth. You know? Please, make we get that understanding there. Yes, caller, ID live on the air. Your name and who side you call from, please?
Yeah, Tripway. This is Mohammed Kemukai from Australia.
Yes, Kemukai, 3 minutes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. I want to say thanks to the previous speaker and the viewers then, and the panelists and to you too. You know, they do a very good job. But I hope this bridge will collapse. So I hope not kill people there because this bridge here Tripway now all bridge. This bridge here don't tell you now. Me I can go fit on say for work up for that bridge I keep afraid. It shake. Wait, you know. I hope so much cannot be there or other thing there because we know time now. The time of the watch and now they don't now next time. Right now 8 o'clock Friday morning now Australia now 8:20 anyway. Now job at this so. I hope so this bridge is not damaging people there too much so. Because they get I don't know, they don't analyze the problem 2018, 2 years, why they not looked into that bridge then they. Not to that one bridge no more. Bridge then they now not to fit on no more upline other side then. That year they go now we go pay for government boss, you know, for return back now Freeton. They say the bridge don't cut. Now this February been so. So now I get for take out private motor. I will take the bypass. Road will go. You know, they need for deliver the job there, man. This maintenance caution, I know the problem. Some of you don't land up. Me na one engineer now. I go able to go with 7 but we're gonna more this then that, you know. But anyway, would they hope so they go put the platform for logo. Man, that guy then they need for deliver. People, thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Kemukai. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and side you call from, please.
Yes, people. I mean, I call from Kansas City. I can listen to your platform, and I tell you, thank you. I tell you now, all thank you, the presenters and the contributors, and I tell you now, all thank you. And in a program that be educative and entertaining at the same time. But I choose, seriously, I choose for listening to the program then where they uplifting more so than some of them program they are, because I tell you one thing. When I can listen to a particular one like this tonight, what I call, it's sad for say, we then are then country they are to. We they see with people and they go through waiting and they go through in a salon. And the people that when they pay, we all them position they are to. When they deal with people that like them, like they now fall. Some steps something where they keep up for salary, you go make sure say you're in good condition for you to get more money for them. But they deal with people that they then are fall, they then are less creature than the world. If the ministry was supposed for look out for the road then, accepted this road 2 years ago and say that the problem this road they get. One thing that is missing for them not to follow up. And it's not a major role inside salon where even the president is work upon. So that means that nobody in life not really matter. If God forbid that the president today now the work another way in convoy goes on. What's really that is for say. It's sad. Then the people the way they in the position they did. When na boy na then we transfer the outer world and we say when additional salon the one title. Just call them the big man, yes sir, the boss man. It's very sad. This now is sad. Not only government no more, the government before them, the government before the one. It's sad. But we just for pray for salon. We just for pray for salon. Because we want the way they leave that country, they don't get one idea within the living. But let's go solve for it all. Now that we go say. I tell you, I thank you. On a program, trust me, sometimes it is so uplifting to me. What you listen to the good old days, it is so uplifting to me that I can go I'm glad. But programs like this today, it makes me sad. It makes me sad. We have to way. It's like this thing we call the home. And you go there every so now and again. Yes, I'm in home. I know abandon it. But it's very sad. We then have other people they come to, we take taxes there, we fix the young country. We don't go to, we don't get mind for going to don't get and fix it. Seriously? Thank you so much for the platform. And have a good night.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who call from, please.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You did live on here, sir.
Yeah, my name Lamin Jallo. I call from Paris.
Yes, Lamin, you get
this program.
Okay, welcome. You get 3 minutes, sir.
Okay, I just try to put young suggestion for the country. You understand? Some of we don't they out of we country we don't see what's in the happen around the country. Then we compare us what's in the happen around the country. They say salon they go before salon no they advance in any way. You understand? And the one way they can Canada country I don't can land book and they go down here then kind of what rule the country for me I feel say we get for know the kind of people that would put in a certain position then they like somebody who don't live in country for 10-20 years able do nothing down here and able build us for himself or even able change in family life. Then people in they will not for put them as any institution because when them people in Canada any institution they're not going for do nothing for the country. You understand? And the other thing I add again like we get for try for the government for try for put things in place like for enforce we local institution that we get. If we're not able like for enforce the local institution the country know they advance in any kind of way. Like the SLR will get a salon in an institution way for really respect and they forget a special fund we at least we then forget their own budgets we really able to undertake any kind infrastructure or for maintenance then stuff then they you understand. But if we not try for respect then local institution they empower them honestly we not able to do nothing we country know they ever advance. That I just want to say.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, caller, they live on here. Your name and who call from, please.
Yeah, good evening, Tripoli. This is Napolo man from Boston. How do you do, sir?
Good, sir. You get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, Tripoli, I want to ask you one question. Do you know how much that the budget within they allocate for the Ministry of Works?
Not at all, not off my head.
All right. You know how regularly they give them the budget? Now, every year then they give each the ministry na Sierra Leone their own budget.
Every year then they go read, then can promise them, but forgive them and I on issue kinde. Because it don't turn normal for give people and budgets late, maybe at the end of first quarter, and then go give first quarter.
Because the reason what you make at the actual, sometimes what they criticize, no try for know the main system which in the happen at the country, because this one at the central government will get for the blame. Because you see the ministry, then according to what you they talk, so every year then they go to parliament, not to so then they go present them budget and everything like that before then they approve. You don't understand? Because this year, as everybody they talk now this program, will get maintenance problem, which is true. Because anything within another country, they wouldn't put since the colonial time. They know the fixer. You understand? Don't want him back. No. But I want to ask you back because now you the host this program here. Don't you think say we as a Sierra Leone, you know, say we get right now that country a part of in the interest of democracy for law do petition for some time they can now they give ideas because some of we now get very good idea. If we can able get way they even now we already participate in this program. We sign a petition for say we know they happy how the country they run, they know they run unfair to the young people there. They will get some citizens them back in Sierra Leone, the way they back we they send the petition direct to the Speaker of the House in Sierra Leone and the judiciary when are the Chief Justice and the Sierra Leonean government, when are in the central government, let them know, say, not only all the diaspora, because what thing they do, then two parties, then get branches and then diaspora. So then they feel, say, no more, this all which they make so noise, they not they even do anything, because we see them, then get the you wouldn't can, and then they want the within and the diaspora, within they get benefit, now then they enjoy them, fail for realize, say, we now as a minority, we love the country. Because a part of democracy, we know they instigate for anybody for go fight in the country. Like we did now, we make a petition. Then three sides and they were the try for tell you so. No, let them know say yes, we really, because not for all of them they can at the social media within the list. Because all the time they said in the Yerui. I don't think said in the Yerui. But if they don't know, say right now, we now with the petition don't back will get people in Sierra Leone. The signature will be very vocal. Will they go peacefully? We need to demonstrate anything. We'll make sure say we get like this honorable tower when I will love the country. So we get on the letter for say this one are the people in Sierra Leone. When are the diaspora, then the people in back in the country. When are citizens there, they may be happy with the parliament they run. Let make sure say give the speaker this petition. So now see what they will discuss in parliament as well as the Chief Justice as well as the executive. At least things will come move, we go change. Because all them complain, I will complain. So if you realize it, Sierra Leone, then they complain on a corner. Some of the people in the ignore. But let me tell you, vote na crowd. You understand? They don't see the crowd, they're really bitter to go in the backup. You remember that will be happening at parliament, where them the one raise the allowance and every stuff like that. When the people then cry, they real loud, then back off. You understand? But sometimes we get good idea now because most of the people that they contribute to the program, you go know 90% people they really love their country. Although they will get some party members the way diet where they get benefit from them party. But to be honest with you, we say try to make use of this democratic right. Although we petition that government, they let them save the year. Now that I my own contribution, my brother.
Thank you very much, Paolo, man. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and who the call from, please?
Yeah, I'm Musa. I need to call from Ireland.
Yes, Musa, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you very much for giving me this platform. Hey, Salud. Every day, na subhanallah. Salud. Every day, na subhanallah. How long we go there on this? You know, from independent day until now, 59 years. Every day, don't clean today, you don't go say today, alhamdulillah, they don't think and don't do them today. Now, every day, subhanallah, salud. And we try to try for tell people them back. Every day, we blame God. Salon people there. Every time, Papa God help me. Papa God help me. For God's sake, God don't help me. Now may God give you brain. You know, if you look, other countries like then Japan, China, you go there, you know they see mosques, you know they see church. But we say the world economy, we say they get everything. Now brave, you don't forget blackmail God. This is not blackmail, they always blackmail God. Hey, God help you. What you want for God do to for you again? They don't give you mineral, they don't give you the sense. People they pay tax. Now the people who put front the line will get for blame. Now always put blame on them. No, stop for blame God. God help you. God don't help you though. You know, now the people who they put before they that are not good. These people then I'm making a satanic people they're not good. They sabi. For 2 years ago they don't begin to talk about that bullshit for say the big is bad. But they don't care. They don't care, they don't take more than that, nothing. What you don't care for now for them pockets. You see? So don't forget to blame God. These people then go there and don't mean say they every day with the talk. For say, okay, salon, but they don't care. They don't listen to me. You see? What they are for, they know what they go for. They know their own aim and objective. For go for reach them pockets for commodity. So now this will go talk from January to December. They don't care for listen to we. They don't care for do nothing. If you look for since this administration, since they come to power, even things said they don't even make nothing. Now Boku talk every day. They go do this, we go do this, we go do this, nothing. You know, they implement nothing. So don't forget about do this thing, you know. Now the only thing God help you today because not to the school time we didn't begin for past day. For now, Boku person for loss in life today. You know, follow left for blame God, follow blame yourself. We Salonia then care for really do something. Then people don't try for think. The people who the picture in the front of we. Anytime we election come, we don't think, not think for this man and we come out the same place, whatever, and the same tribe. Low put the right person there that wouldn't be able to come. They think about the people themselves, not about themselves. So then let me make it for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Musa. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, caller ID live on air. Your name and where you call from, please. Call on a WhatsApp.
Hello?
Yes, you're live on air.
Hi, my name is Aisha from DC.
Yes, Aisha, you get 3 minutes. What's your contribution?
Yeah, I don't get much for say. It's just a note of concern to Salon. Please, let we stop for being complacent. Let we stop for accept mediocrity. Salon people are very complacent. Even when you tell them, say, try for do things differently, try for change, they go say, na so we don't there. Una just they come, una they see. These things have been highlighted for years, not just 2018. Even this so-called bridge, if you were to tell them, even up to last year, even a month ago, they go say, this bridge, you don't say. Then a strong material in the use, they'll even defend why it should still be there, why it shouldn't be checked out, why things should just stay the same. This is why we cannot change. We are the same. And I understand what Dr. Isatu was saying, what also Mr. Usfrin was saying about why this is happening, what the material is made out of the bridge, as well as we also have to play a part. For one, Dr. Isatu, I agree. However, I feel like that's the reason why Salon people are so complacent, because they expect we within our diaspora forget a solution to all the problems them. These people are your leaders. They are elected, most of them. Therefore, they do their job. These are common things. How many times you did around the area? I live in a DC area. We get metropolitan area that they lock off some certain side of the road just for make sure that they do the feasibility, make sure everything is going straight. Why can't Salon do that? Why can't we demand more? Why do we have to be so low, make ourselves so low, like past something happen, past people die to get it? And we have to understand something. The most fearful thing in this world is water. Salon gets a lot of water. Whether it's rain, whether it's with beach, we get a lot of water. When you start to have a lot of water, things start to decay. they start to break down. That is the cause of too much water. This is why even more you have to go back and check things to make sure they are okay. Forget even the water. We have so many road accidents. Try to, if you can't do nothing with that, or try to make the bridge, try to make sure that it's expanded enough. These little things. Care for your people. My Salon people, please demand more. We deserve more. And as I was saying for the second one, Mr. Uspin, I understand what he was saying about how the bridge is made and all that, but that's even more reason why they feel like they can keep on delaying things, because they feel like they have so much research and this is what the bridge is made out of and this, that, but they won't go back and check. They'll give you a million reasons why they feel like it's strong till it breaks down and people are dying. Please. We left for except mediocrity. 2021, now we go so today. People and they celebrate independence every year. Are we really independent? If most of the thing where we get now from back 60 years ago and we can't even do nothing from them, please. We deserve more. Some people deserve more. Please, let's do better. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kola. Thank you, ma. Yes, Kola, you're live on air. Your name and the call from, please.
Yeah, Triple. This now mean the call from Fago Momo.
Yes, Momo, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. There are 4 things I want to mention shortly. We don't see where the safety man will become. He don't come pull it. Quick one say if we don't tell SLRA about this bridge. But again, for tell somebody who don't know how urgent the recommendation be, when you tell SRR, say this is very serious for traffic jam. Because if you go do recommendation for let's just do your work, say I just don't do my work, I don't put on a paper, say, hey, this is Ibado, but anyway, we can wait first. It will be from this to system. So this is how they for do transparency. Then they need for put on a document in a public, let the public they see how it emphasized about this bridge in Badwan in the first place. Yeah, we don't know. You know, and we don't do the recommendation. How much it they ben SRRA for say, hey, this is serious, this is bad. We for try to fix this thing. Like all the question, all the problem they ask the same thing. You know, do all that. We don't know if you do that one day. You know, and thirdly, the police. This now a case of emergency. A bridge, it collapsed. I've been watching live, and almost an hour plus, or 40 minutes, if I don't lie. We not see no police come or fire force or rescue team. You know, instead of now people will see and they on top of the bridge and some of them they down the bridge, even when the thing dip and collapse. So you know they see no police for come pull the people and put a barrier or you see fire force that will they come serve for safe and make sure so nobody not come. Instead then they ask people that they rely on people that they know information for tell if it's somebody they under the I don't know. Nobody will tell you correct statement say if you see somebody there, because if you see somebody it means say if you know say that building can fall, it can collapse. But nobody know say the building can collapse, so I could not say somebody there. So now it gets work. So then get a responsibility for go there and check and dig formation say nobody not did there, you know, in the first place. So now this me just get for say for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Momo. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and the call from, please.
Mina Alpha Jalo. I call from Manchester.
Yes, Alpha. You get 3 minutes, sir.
We they talk about this bridge we don't broke, which my God no more and Sarah will help with not to school time. But what will be more they emphasize on here and that other bridge with by old railway line. I believe they higher than this one and more danger past this one. And I believe say what did they do? They neglect for look after this one and transfer all the boats carried to the other bridge. And that bridge, I can bet anybody, if they focus on that bridge, it collapse like this one back. But all the problem where they blame say that the diaspora they are 95% tell the government right. You know why? Then people are when they represent each the government when they can. They get members in Europe. They get members in America. Now then members when they're the head man and we the diaspora there for mix. Because the government need to do the people who they need to do well, we don't need to do that again. Or we get stressed the one after the other, what you that they're doing all right, what you that they're doing all right. I think say the message they go down there. But we just there, we just get idea the people in Syria, they be listening to their program, they will that they do so. It's like we waste me time, we waste me energy, and we back here for contribute money for the people that they can collect 2023 for go lavish money. So if the headman, the SLPP chairman wouldn't they feel the pitch, the APC chairman they feel the pitch, the C4C they feel the pitch, trust me, they prepare the way we take it serious. But we pay all we membership card and what time they ignore the people's need. So let we blame we self with the diaspora. If we left for contribute for them people there, and what did they count? They run after them, like how in Germany they run after them. They own minister them, they don't say we mean business. But failing to do that, trust me, we are just wasting our time. We need to get up say, you know what, enough. Enough is enough. Then they carry the cake. They need to treat people like they go school. Now they do everything when they go down, they treat people like animals them. So now we grapple the people who they represent in Europe, now America and Asia say that enough is enough. We cannot put them in the one they play. We not try to represent people and don't they. Me what are they afraid for right now? Now how that bridge within our whole line, not to this one don't collapse. Because this in don't collapse now, God make not kill people. What about when they get for transfer? All them must come tomorrow on the other side. What thing get for happen tomorrow? Because the police they blame everybody, the minister, they don't need to work. So because we the head man, they only represent in Europe, America, Asia, tell them let them go down there. Let them do something for me. Now when they give them money, they waste the money. And that's me things. That means they get right for playing with the diaspora. They get right, they know what they talk. Because we stupid, when time to the fool, we go clap for their back. Now that's me, that's my contribution.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you're live on here. You name and where you call from, please.
Yes, people, you know me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How are you? Thank you very much for giving me the platform.
3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. First of all, wouldn't this Minister of Ministry of Works, Dande for Olam, you understand? We put a lot of what you know what this year happen, you understand? First of all, let's think about Ogu Bridge, where they write the future and how they cross for going to Waterloo, all inside and they are Jewy. Dande be done there for how long? People in the die, they accidentally they happen. Then they know about that day. They no fix them until then Chinese man can't fix them because of the toll road. We don't hear about occur ill them. People don't die yet still them people don't go say nothing. Don't make them bridge here. They don't make them. Now unless we don't Chinese man come, they can't fix them bridge and they. The people are the need for all them responsible. And secondly, people do I want a topic like this. Let them find, they will try by all means, either the minister or until they get the secretary or somebody within the office, let them the present partner, one of them we talk to the NIASO. Let them know. Let them get a small idea because it look like say they don't get idea. That's what it look like say they know something what they do. Because if you want part in the car, they put one representative where the car where they listen on this forum here, or not even this forum, other forums there. Where they eligible because I know say some they not eligible they talk what they want to talk, but especially this forum, then they go pick more idea of what you they pull and what you the full level they pull now so where they make one sense because you they go out in the line right there. For example, they're gonna market they check people in, they ask them what they go on with their life. Let each day that the radio show let they understand. Think Gaia, they don't know anything. It's all about kapu. Then go take money, then go trust money, then go to Bank of Salon, then go get a boku money, they got the shame to themselves. Kapu. Kotia. How long they would go on like this? All the way, yeah, the better people don't know work better. I want people being that worker from Abego Technical every day from Monday to Friday. They had the parts for go school and come back every day. If you go school and can come out, if you see other way under the park. Now, just think about old railway line bridge. Now people in the worker end up more than out in the worker service street. Because yonder they get the side and at the corner where the worker. When they make a sidewalk. Astagfirullah, something happen like around there. Most people in the go. A lot of people in the go. That bridge will go down Kintom Bridge. For go by Bome yonder. I don't know if they don't make it. Because yonder where they go there, it is for all them begin the project. Look at it. Up till 9 they not able to do anything. Then Gaia, we need for trample on them. How will they trample them? When they come for campaign for can vote, let no vote no go near them. Let them turn up to themselves. Like that guy say, if you no go to them, when they can, nobody no show up. Then go learn the lesson. Because now when they come for campaign, they go give one bag rest or have a bag rest. People can jump the Allah for them. They make it glad they say, oh, we'll get people who will vote for we. But as they show for campaign, nobody no show up. That's the example and we begin set on them. If we don't do that, this guy,
then they don't win the country. Not to win and they win again. Now that they trample the country now. We need to set an example for them people here. How you go don't know from 2015 or 2018 about this bridge? You go there complain. Still not to go on. Why you not go 2016 back? You go say, hey, now this they go on. 2017, now this they go on. You know, you put pressure on there. So if they know about this, till this year collapse, that government, that minister there or that governor there, they're all them for all the responsible for them thing and the way they happen. So now they don't make for say thank you very much for we give me this line.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Alaji, yes, thank you. Yes, call ID live on here. You name and the call from, please.
Yeah, this now Umar for now the call from New York.
You get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, first I want to tell you thank you. And all you and the we don't talk. Tripoli, it look like say we know too serious now the country yet. One thing we around for let we all know or we let government know is all them bridges here so them construction almost within the same time. In as much as them construction within the same time, it means then lifespan. Even if you not give them lifespan, it means they get a lifespan where then lifespan get for done back within the same time. Some time ago, a bridge collapsed around Connaught Hospital. Now the same bridge them, now the same bridge them, not to say that different bridges them. Now the same modeling, the same year of construction or era of construction. Why people are for the sit down and wait until something happen? This just tells say we don't get value for we own very lives them. It's sad, and other people and they will get for come out for can support them people. And people they know they take responsibility for their actions. Then we see what's happening in Syria where an explosion happened. A whole government resign. A whole government resign because now where they then feel say now this will get for sure as a country where people at least they get for the demonstrate the actions then for resign the office system. Would they see any they pull people for commit a crime now an office then transfer the person in another office. It will not make no sense. When they tell people and let people and hold up themselves, then people and control them words them, it really makes sense. But some of them things here, so way somebody they talk, they make the person they go off them maybe because they begin use some words on certain people then because that then words then they when they use that and the people then feel say when use them words and they make a thorough description of what they want to say. No say people and give one for be rude. So tonight I want to tell you plenty thank you and tell everybody thank you. Say we all will still get responsibility. We all need for pray and we all with the small way you get for do for your country, if they make a change, then you know say pass it. It's big now small. Let we all just do what we get for do. So now that's thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much for that. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and the call from, please.
My name is Kadi from Pennsylvania.
Yes, Kadi, you get 3 minutes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, I just concerned about what happened this afternoon, like around 12 to Winaya, the own time, because I see that lady they give announcement or the explain what happened about that bridge in a savage state and that it's so heart-rending. But this why I mostly not the government, whether not the past, the present, but that guy we been making reports about the bridge before. They need for investigator and whether the way if we don't tell before about that bridge they need for investigating people in there. Because no assume say cars them in there in, you know, like where traffic time can they, how people then they open door. If I don't lost lives then over there, you see. But one thing about we the people then Asalo, we they talk to somebody. and get their saying they even now we language there. Where they talk to somebody, whether a big person or small person, where you know they hear it, you need to pay attention, you need to do what you want. Either if not a which, then it gets onto a depender. And we really need for stand. I'm so glad about this one. Program, yeah, it make we learn more and more, and it make at least more full voice they go out there one way or the other. People then go listen, they go say, hey, that person we been called, been talking nonsense. But that nonsense, it all takes more sense now. If we not stand up, we really show that they need to go appoint as minister or this, that. No, say no to some of them. That country, they not go better. Because you see some of them, they be done in 15, 20 years back. They not be nothing African. When they don't go this few time or during EKB time, then they go build mansions there. Why we be there that you not be loose? Now when they don't employ you, just 2 years, you don't go build mansions there. Who say you pull the money? Then people then your money where they take. When I know for build this country, when I go take them for your selfish ends. You see? We really need for stand. Like the last caller we talk about election or campaign business. If people then go for TINAP, say no, we need to follow on idea, we need to do. Some people then go stop. But this party business, this tribe business, any care will country go beyond. If we really want to country, we who are in the diaspora, for come together, no say no to some of the things they do in that country. They need for them maintain their structures or whatever they don't left from colonial time. And that bridge is a very, very old bridge. Me say where them born me, I born inside the 60s. Why can that bridge? I don't think they ever do any renovation on her. And the same thing with the other bridge at the opposite side, where they come out at that thing, where is it Tengwe Town or Old Railway line? That one again, now other are there trap back, the way they look at. Because I've been there free on December. I turn back February. So then get for really help we. So side and they not miss if somebody sees something, they say something, but then if you say something, then they say, you Nabella. Just like that man, they need to investigate for even fire them all if they want let that country they go before. So when they don't see them fire one, then go take them thing. Now that no me get for say. Yeah, I thank you guys so much for this program, yeah?
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and who the call from, please.
Good morning. Ben Mahmoud Kano, known as Siki Mahmoud from Groningen, commonly called Salomano Fool. I call from the Netherlands, Holland. Okay, thank you. I thought we don't forget what you call is better than cure. And we all know governments and continuity. This, let me say, disaster we happen with this bridge. Nothing will be done report about. But they not take us serious. Salon are so we did right now. Because we see, this thing not to immediate effect. It need to happen now. Unless we happen, we all begin to run a disaster, whether they count like charity for go watch itself, whether they come now the West world for come bigger, Salon no get disaster, Salon life matter, freedom, freedom they cry freedom, all that thing and they see then say they for don't pop up if life there for be done lost them now. But the thing be done there, as death lap, they don't report them. Nobody not take us serious. Just like what they see that sinking ferry right now. You know that ferry they sink. That the day people again for begin they cry. Hey, Salon life, I pray with Salon, stand with Salon. But now they complain, say, look, this ferry, they will be safe. Don't forget about the bridge don't collapse. As many bridges they get for collapse. But Lord, they look, the death trap they right now. Lord, do something about that. Nobody don't care. We all they wait for Canton and bigger, so mandatory cashier per NGOs them for disaster money. Now that they command they wait for. Then like NGO they are, then like charity they. If I say I don't do this, I don't do that, they for me country, for me community. All I want to know there for help situation. Prevention is better than cure. If we able prevent it now, make we do it now. If now money they say let we put for preventing disaster, they make a call for their money the day now that we lost life there before they begin a call for the money. We not go allow or afford for let people then die. We will give money for make certain thing. Now the people that are alive, let we do or prevent and die the day. This is damn too sad, Nasalo. The politics don't bad. And because of the bad politics, but that politics, that is causing disaster there. If not so bad politics and bad that politics, then they put finger, hey, then they don't care, they don't do them. Now we go can make them. Why make them? We don't make them before. Governments are continuity. You know, they blame the past. You for do something about that now. Now you did it now. If this thing they don't report them, you know, do them. They can't say that BN. That it will be done. They not be do they don't say them. No, you need to work so. If you don't get the opportunity for say and now, they don't tell you what and now. Do and now, now responsibility. Thank you very much for giving this platform. Mina Mahmoud Kanu again. Known as Sticky Mahmoud from Kone again. We'll get SLD TV at the Holland Salomon Full Program. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sticky Mahmoud. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Yeah. There's not much for say because maybe don't say what I get for say during the presentation of the program. But I think it was Umar from New York. We talk about Mafona. We talk about the bridge by Connaught. Yes, that the one by King Jimmy. We all are almost like the same kind of bridge. That one by King Jimmy, and so himself be collapse. Now this one by Savage Street don't collapse. Who's one next? Because the Deputy Minister of Works, Tondone, tell we say then the check bridge then, but then can one make let the rain cease first. But however, this one it been passable and usable. So as long as it's passable and usable, it's good to go, right? Not to that. As long as it's passable and usable. So when it's not passable and usable, now when it collapsed, or when it crack, or when it's scary for past day, just like I tell you, everybody will don't pass that bridge day. I think it get worse, and not knowing to say, now sink the bridge be the sink. Where we just take them because from where we small first. If motoka pass under, I go say like 30, 35 miles an hour, you pass you go feel them. You go feel them. You go feel that shock like, then you say like you be let it boil. Where they go quick one. But if you drive slowly, you not go feel them. If it's traffic time, you not go feel them. Remember, when game kinde, when game kinde, how you like the traffic alone, you know, say stadium for seeing everything, na day, all thing. So all the one the way they come on east, na yanda then they use. Yeah, na yanda then they use. This is the one major one. And even the president, everybody know. Then they block side streets. Now so they come by Congo Cross, can full speed, can pass, they go Sanders Street. What if? And Salomon back. But you go say that the mortal man seen inside we wanting to know. You see today, I don't know if you watch them earlier. The people will get early footage, even before AYV go live. The people will get early footage. One woman, na lapano mona itai. They run, they go towards the bridge, you want go see. Come on, I also. Even the people that wait him up so, you go see say the bridge, it collapsed in stages. The bike, what you see on top, like the picture, go back now, the posting where we do, you will see the different stages them. The bike was there. Like one part of this picture we see so, now then the first one where the bridge just collapsed, the bike was on top. Even though the bridge just collapsed at that time, people were still standing there. And you know go tell me say police not in a Sykes Street Junction and police not in a St. John. They're always there. Sykes Street by St. Anthony. They're always all police presence is always there. St. John, police presence is always there. But then you have to wait for command, for secure, for cordon an entire area. They get for it, or just because everybody they say, oh, we tell God thank you, so nobody not die. Now we not see no emergency. We not see, even though one person they insist say somebody will wearing boot, will be the pick metal, will be the pick the iron them. In believe say it day under day. The officials say, be there, they say, oh, tell God thank you, nobody not die. Well, gentle, they do something there now. Let's see. I hope not to just quick fix. I hope say not to quick fix. Because if they do and now make we get it right. Let's just get it right. And the pressure na Kinton Bridge, the pressure na old railway line, Tembeton. We all sabi that Tembeton Bridge back. I like people that talk to the one the way concerned. Then go did no more. How they don't take Wiba? How really they don't take Sierra Leoneans them? Now they take we on how we take we safe. Eh? Say left the let them talk, man. Let them talk. As long as we they do. Because the same way we should they talk, you still get the one them where they praise the system. I know say yes, you know go get everybody for turning back. But even at that, you can just talk the truth for the love of the country. For the love of the country. Because some of we too, they do so. Now for the love of the country. And for the love of the country. Because if today self I say, you know what, good to do. There are other platforms out there. But one day you self go sit down and say, hey, now boy, Tripoli, it be try, it be talk. Attire. Not so? Attire. So it is what it is. But can we just give up just like that? Can we? Even though some of you they talk Nayasu now, then give you opportunity, just now you go. You're not going to stand tall. You're not going to stand tall? You say, well, now we'll meet the system. You say, one go kapu, grab, quick. And maybe they say asset declaration, they say, for doam kuku jumuku. For doam kuku jumuku. What they say asset declaration. Because from our way they go inside, not get nothing. Not that you're supposed to have something before you go inside. But if you go inside with integrity, you go and come on and go back with integrity. Not so. But this system, the trust, that's alone. Hey. Now the best we want. The best now we want for Salone. I can tell we say sometimes, daddy God. You just tell accelerate the inside. Here you just say camera, light, action, expose everything way exposable. Everything. But we're getting there. Paulo Mandon suggests, well, we go follow up. If somebody can take the honor, say, Ingo Statham. But right now, just get in 2-3 days. Make this bridge talk die. Young, you know, go here again. Mind that. You don't know, next thing now. Every day a new one. And when they go come make this bridge, even that gallop day, you go feel and say, it was not done right. It was not done right. I know Sila, they say, oh, we need for car with them. You know how many times you don't stretch your hand? You know how many times we don't stretch your hand, say, we have, una can come, and they repeat and back to they say, they are listening. That's all I could say. I'm not going to tell you, say, whether they listen, whether not they listen, but me, they categorically tell you, say, then they listen. And trust me on that one. Because me, they're on the other side, And I see who that they can say for can listen. So what you say then they listen, believe me on that. Yeah? If we talk about somebody today, if we talk about a ministry today, then they go tell the person, tomorrow you see the person, they come. If they come for can listen. Na me cooking don't na ya. We record and put on a YouTube. We don't want to listen now. Because at the start the salon go rise again and all that thing, and they no something you know why you go side and call your name. Go YouTube, he did it. He did it. Even now, self because YouTube back then the come say, oh, the program came long, so now they play it on two. The panelists then get one, all the callers then get one. They will do one so. We make them back easy. Go the whole thing they did. Because we can see the way they come. If we talk about them today, tomorrow they can for watch, for can listen what they talk about. Unfortunately, a different topic every day. Different one. And I'm telling you, right out, this is not to lie you. I tell you categorically say, then they listen and then they kind of are. But when you stretch hands to them, say una come, can't talk. They no one can. They no one can. But the one can listen so that they go use them. Again, the other caller talk right. Now we na the diaspora, now we the sponsor. Most of we work in Canada, we all get party card there. So man, a 2 party card himself get. They all two decided. They talk about the people in Salon, but he said the same thing they do now. They get all two the party card there. They pay all two, so in case anyone himself go find anywhere to go. We think in a politics, now they make Salon. We think in a politics now they make Salon. One man no they make Salon. For make you believe say one man they make Salon. Pandanoa, he see the problem. He talker. He saying go tell the one the way for tell. He left handed. The one the way for tell, they don't do nothing. Himself, he not do nothing for ring bells. I be don't tell you now in case something happen yonder. He not do And today now, they try for turn say not even that and even 2015 they be say they do But you can't 2018, you self see. Why you not push? Why you not push? Right now, then they wait for the estimates. I mean, a gentle for storage they self. Don't begin work, volunteer. So then go get the contract. So when they get the contract now, well, like that. Salon a place me. Salon, sweet country. But oh yeah. Not of saying idleness can catch you. Because now so they can take say they get free internet. No, the internet self they use it's not free. We are paying for it. The phones the way people and they use for call, they're all not for free. Say they get free call. No, we are paying for it. That's how far we they go for able for speak up for our country. Look like Salon right now. Lights not there. I don't know if they complain to you. Then they complain from the past 24 hours. Light issue now inside Freetown. Then the internet way they use, it's down. So videos that they expected for don't receive, we not get her. Something they them for don't edit, they're not able. Make a waiting to light. So now people and the things they wait to, whether ship, don't go, So for all the sweet talk we tell we about the ship. As the ship shake now, we don't begin to see blackout. We don't begin to see blackout. So how long for that? This is what we in Ashaya need to get for go to. Woman in Minneapolis say from independence, waiting day we don't get rights na Salon. What we don't do correctly. from after independence, who could boast, say, this one, it is what it is. Well, maybe you go say the new city hall building. But then they back you get for camp out, got gist now. Because that building, they start from the past administration. But, until they say, they drag foot. So, there why now they turn, now they can't finish them. Now they can't finish them. So then, the day we then get for open that building, the past administration, even though now they begin to work, nobody then go for call for goodie. Then do an Kiama Road. Kiama Road, now the past administration, and then start them. We then can they finish, we then go open them. Nobody by the past administration, they no call. So, it's also all the grudge can they by themselves. We not stay call the grudge. They need to recognize if that be done beginner. But we can't to problem, then they shifter. But we can't to something way, then get for make as a campaign, slogan or benefit. Then they call the past. Take note if not to how they talk. Sometimes then they then go say, oh, that city hall because they be born so now we don't get a state of the art building because then the word then they will like. So let's say now the Lunge Bridge. Then say before the end of the month. Before the end of the month they say Lunge Bridge get for day. Then go commission them. As you said them print polo, t-shirts them. I don't know if you don't see them t-shirts in there, but they don't print. They say the president they come on honeymoon. So that one day we come now for just launch the bridge. So no go ask again, Papa outside come out. You don't get a big gift. But again, we all get for indulge the maintenance culture in things the way they do. Even though we suffer and small. I don't tell you now, like me, if I can work and say, nothing I can do the generator, Lord, just keep up maintenance. Even the car, 3,000 miles, we change the oil. Or 3 months, you change the oil. That's how we do now. So do the same thing and I made it understand. But quick, then we'll call your names, and just see them. And then get waste. No. Because I'm sorry for you. But Salumpa Mutuka, if you then dip the hand, then make and say, if you're not black, then they test the oil with the hand back. If you're not black, they say, this is good for us. What is so? Even when they want to change oil per motorcar or change oil per machine, then just they go buy oil. Any kind. That's by the number. The how forgot the maintenance culture. They say, no. I see the other, the car, that one way I don't get of self. The driver say, the one side, the breaker, not the other. You know, it will go just pull the one side, so let, now I say, I say, no, now go fix her. So we self get the small things they do, they make we show them how it should be done. At least they self go, they understand small. Small. As I'm saying, the same thing with that Juba Hill Bridge. It's as well be start from the past administration, but where this kind of line that, I tell you. Oh, the local thing, tomorrow we'll go there with the good old days. We'll go there and celebrate the old bridge there. Also, the bridge themselves don't tire, they don't begin for them. But I be tell we earlier, make we just try for no stress. No stress yourself over a salon issue. Not put you high blood pressure. Can see them how they see them. Recognize it's there. Get your own solution and that's it. And a different things if I be get for today before this bridge for them. World Food Program. But then they will count next week. World Food Program. Then do a report say 7 million people are in this salon, Then say 5 million people not get food security. 5 million people, they struggle for it every day in that salon. And this now by World Food Program. Then say the worst people then are the provinces. The people who they suffer better one padane forget a meal a day at the provinces then day. World Food Program. Now then how that report for Salone? What are we doing? But we are the same people singing praises for the politician them. Same people. Even though forget a meal a day we they suffer for her. We are the same one them. Then they will go counter next week. That was planned for today. For out of 7 million people, 5 million people no who side and eat the commodities. 5 million. Every day a struggle for them for it. Inside this we beloved sweet Mama Salone. We they do we best, we gonna mark it with the show. But again, we the people, what are we doing? Huh? What are we doing? God help us. But not say for left and so. Go there back tomorrow with the good old days. Till we meet again. Take policy. Tata.